Tiddlypeeps. I'm Hubba Hubba, talking to you from Hoobland, and I'm about to send 4 of my favourite Hoobs down to Earth to find out all about you for my great Hoobopedia. Here they come! You know who the Hoobs are?
Iver,
Groove,
and Tula!
We're Hoobs, and they're ready to go. Now the wheels are turning, we can all get learning all the things we want to know. Hey! Hubba Hubbas in Hoobland, and roamers somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing, we keep the engine spinning. Hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your way. Way! The Hoobs are here, so what do you say? Hoobs! Please wait while I check for a memory card. It seems that there isn't a memory card inserted in memory card slot 1. If you want to save your game, you will need to insert a memory card into memory card slot 1 before saving the game. Hoobledoop, and welcome to our game. Now from this screen, you can choose to start a new game, load and continue a game that you saved before, or change some options. Press the up and down directional buttons on your controller to move the highlight up and down on the screen. To select an option, highlight it and press the X button. To change the game options, press the X button now. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Press the X button now if you want to start a new game. Press the X button here to load and continue a game you saved before. To change the game options, press the X button now. This screen lets you change the volume levels for the in-game music, speech and sound effects. Your parents can also go to a special screen to change some other game options. Move the highlight by pressing the directional buttons. To select an option, press the X button. When you have finished making changes, highlight the OK icon and press the X button. If you want to quit the screen and cancel all the changes you have made, press the triangle button. Press the left or right directional buttons to change the music volume level. Press the left or right directional buttons to change the speech volume level. If you want to change the sound effects volume level, press the left or right directional buttons. Press the X button to go to the parental settings screen. When you're happy with all your changes, press the X button. Press the X button to go to the parental settings screen. This screen is used to alter the screen position, change the controller vibration option, and reset all options to their default values. Press the up and down directional buttons to move the highlight to the option you want, then press the X button. When you have finished making changes, highlight the OK icon and press the X button. To return, press the X button here to adjust the screen position. Move the screen around with the directional buttons. When you are finished, press the X button to accept or press the triangle button to cancel the changes. This screen is used to alter the screen position, change the controller vibration option, and reset all options to their default values. Press the up and down directional buttons to move the highlight to the option you want, then press the X button. Press the X button here to reset all options to their default values. When you're happy with all your changes, Before we start the game, we should introduce ourselves. I'm Hubba Hubba. What's your name? Press the directional buttons to move the highlight around the screen. To select a letter, highlight it and press the X button. When you have finished entering your name, highlight the accept icon and press the X button. To delete the last letter you entered, highlight the backspace icon and press the X button. To quit entering your name and return to the title screen, press the triangle button. Woohoo! Oh, that's a nice name. Time to move on. There's just one last thing we need to do before you set out on your adventure, and that's to choose the difficulty level of the game. You can choose to play an easy, medium, or hard game. Press the directional buttons to move the highlight between the 3 levels. Press the X button when you have highlighted the level of difficulty you want to play with. If you want to go back to the sign-in screen, press the triangle button. Press the X button here to start an easy game. Press the X button now for a medium level game. Press the X button to play a hard game. Let's play an easy game. Hoobledoop, Hoobs!
Hoobledoop, Hubba Hubba!
And Hoobledoop to you as well. Thank you for coming along to help my favourite Hoobs. There's a lot of work to be done finding new answers for the Hoobopedia, so I'd better let you get started. I'll speak to you all later when you have some answers for me. Hooble-toodle-doo!
Hooble-toodle-doo! Yes, thank you for coming. I'm Iver. We're really going to need your help. Hubba Hubba has given us 5 questions to answer for the Hoobopedia.
My name's Tula. We're going to have lots of fun looking for the answers. We'll go exploring and play games too. Won't we, Groove?
We certainly will. And we can use our portable Hoobopedias to find out about the things we see on the way.
Let's get going, shall we? To go exploring, press the directional buttons on your controller to highlight the globe icon. Then press the X button to see where you can go.
Highlight where you want to go on the map in the same way. Then press the X button to go there. It's simple, really.
If you want to save your game, highlight the memory card icon by pressing the directional buttons, then press the X button and follow Hubba Hubba's instructions.
Where should we go first?
I think we should visit the Arctic. It'll be really cool.
Groove! I think we should go to the barnyard first and see all the animals.
We could do, but what about the jungle or mountains?
I think we should go to the beach.
Good idea, Groove.
I know. Let's ask the player to decide where we should go.
Hoobygroovy idea, Iver.
Where do you want to go?
The mountains.
The jungle.
The Arctic.
The beach.
The barnyard.
Hoobygalooby, a barnyard.
Oh, I'd love to go to the barnyard.
Well, that's settled then.
Fantabby Hooby, I'm so excited.
Can you remember Hubba Hubba's question for the barnyard?
Hubba Hubba wanted to know what a farmer feeds to his chickens.
Ah, yes, that was it.
I'm going to the barnyard to see the animals. Hoop, hoop, hooray! This is a chicken coop. It's where the farmer keeps his chickens.
These birds are chickens. Chickens lay the eggs that Peeps and Tiddlypeeps like to eat for breakfast.
The ducks must be very happy having a pond of their own to swim in.
These birds are called ducks. Ducks quack and spend a lot of time swimming on the water.
can hear lots of snorting. This must be where the pigs live.
These animals are called pigs. They have big snouts, small curly tails, and spend most of their time feeding and playing in the mud. This type of bird is called a crow. Crows are big and black and make a loud cawing sound. This is a scarecrow. The farmer uses it to scare away crows and other birds, to stop them eating the seeds he's planted in his fields.
There's a Tiddlypeep standing next to a machine.
This is a saddle and a bridle. These are put on horses or ponies so a peep or a Tiddlypeep can ride them.
I didn't know horses were kept on a farm.
This beautiful animal is a horse. In the old days, horses would pull ploughs instead of tractors.
Hoobygroovy! Look at this cool tractor!
This vehicle is a tractor. The farmer uses it to pull all sorts of things.
Look at all these haystacks. This would be a...
Here we have sheep. Sheep grow soft coats to keep them warm in winter. In spring, the farmer shears off the wool and it is then used to make clothes. This animal is a sheepdog. Sheepdogs help farmers round up their sheep.
Where should we go next? The barnyard.
The beach.
We're going to the beach.
Fantabby Hooby. Can I look for the answer there?
Yes, Groove. Can you remember Hubba Hubba's question?
Oh yes, Hubba Hubba wants us to find out where fish live.
That's right. Hey, Groove, don't forget to bring us back ice creams if you find any.
Hooble toodle doo, Tula.
Hooble toodle doo, Groove!
I wonder what type of trees these are.
This round thing is a coconut. If you crack open a coconut, you will find coconut milk inside. Hoo-hoo-hoo-bacious!
There's lots of pebbles on this beach.
This is a dolphin. Dolphins are really intelligent and very friendly. They swim in groups called pods. This bird with a big bill is a pelican. The pelican uses its bill to scoop up fish from the water.
Look at all this sand. I wonder what type of plants grow here. This seaweed must have been washed up by the tide. These shells are really pretty.
This furry animal is a sea otter. Sea otters love to eat fish and spend most of the day in the water. This bird is a seagull. Seagulls live near the sea and eat fish.
Hoobygroovy, a shipwreck. I wonder if they were pirates.
This strange vehicle is a dune buggy. Peeps use them for getting around in the sand. They're a lot of fun.
Shall we try somewhere else?
The
Arctic.
The Arctic? It'll be freezing.
Ooh, looks very cold to me.
I'd love to go. I think it would be hoobacious in the Arctic.
What did Hubba Hubba want to know about the Arctic?
Oh, I remember that. He wanted to know what animals you can find in the cold Arctic.
That's it.
Fantabby Hooby! I can't wait!
This animal is a reindeer. A reindeer is a type of deer with big antlers and thick fur to protect it from the cold. This is a pretty rainbow. The colours of a rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet.
What are those pretty lights? And that looks like a frozen waterfall.
This is a sled. Eskimos use sleds pulled by dog teams to carry their gear or themselves across the ice. Eskimos use dog teams to pull their sleds across the snow.
What is that animal in the water? Look, it's black and white.
This is an orca or killer whale. Orcas are mainly black with white splashes here and there. They can hold their breath underwater for a very long time.
Hoobygroovy. I can see an animal that looks like a fox, except it's white instead of brown.
Here we have an Arctic fox. This is like a regular fox with a bushy tail, but Arctic foxes have a white coat in winter. This animal is called a grey wolf. Wolves are related to dogs, but are wild animals. They live in packs. These are seals. Seals spend a lot of time in water catching fish to eat, but they also like to lie on rocks to sun themselves.
That must be some kind of white bear over there, on the iceberg.
This animal is a polar bear. Polar bears are white, so they blend in with the snowy landscape in which they live.
I can see a tiddlypeep near that frozen pond. This looks like some kind of village, but I've never seen round houses like these before.
This is a kayak. A kayak is a light, narrow boat the peeps use to paddle across bodies of water. This vehicle is a skidoo or snowmobile. Peeps use them for travelling across the snow and ice.
Where should we go next?
The jungle. Herbaceous! We're off to the jungle.
The jungle will be really interesting, but which one of us is going to look for the answer?
Maybe we should draw straws. Anyway, what was the question that Hubba Hubba set us for the jungle?
What do monkeys like to eat that grows on trees?
Oh yes, I remember now.
I'd like to explore the jungle with all those herbaceous animals.
Hoobygroovy, Iver.
Good luck.
Hooble-toodle-doo. There's a Tiddlypeep standing near that big earth mound.
This type of flower is an orchid. Orchids come in different colours and sizes and are very beautiful.
Hoobygalooby! Look at all the different jungle animals.
This strange-looking animal is called an anteater. It has a long nose so that it can suck up small insects to eat. This type of boat is called a canoe. Peeps use canoes to paddle across rivers and lakes. Originally, canoes were made by hollowing out a log. This large creature is an alligator. An alligator is a type of reptile that can grow up to 20 feet long.
Hey, look at that herbaceous rope bridge.
This colourful bird is a parrot. Some parrots can repeat words or phrases.
I can see a Tiddlypeep near those trees. What do you think lives in that water?
This is a rope bridge. Bridges are useful for getting across rivers or between high places. These long things that look like ropes are called vines. Vines are a type of woody plant that grow on trees. Here we have a monkey. Monkeys live in trees, swing on vines, and love to play. This herbaceous striped creature is a tiger. Tigers are predators, which means that they hunt for their food.
I wonder what these are.
This is a sundial. Before there were clocks, peeps used sundials to tell the time of day. This building is a temple. Temples are used as places of worship. This large bird is a condor. Using its long, wide wings, it can glide in the air for many miles. This big cat is called a jaguar. It is fast, graceful, sleek, and a very good tree climber.
Shall we try somewhere else?
The mountains.
Mountains, here we come.
So who is going to do the exploring?
Well, I'd like to go. I think the mountains could be hoobacious.
Fan-tabby Hooby!
Wait a minute, though. What was Hubba Hubba's question for the mountains?
He wanted to know what cool things you can find in the mountains.
Yes, that's right.
Wish me luck, then. I'm off to the mountains. There are lots of hooble-dooble-dooper animals here.
This graceful animal is an antelope. This is a mountain goat. These type of goats live on steep mountainside slopes and are very, very good at climbing.
There's a tiddlypeep standing near the river. This looks like a hooble-dooble-dooper spot for fishing.
This cute animal is a raccoon. They live in trees or near rivers and like to eat small animals, insects, fish and frogs. Oh, look! A snake! Snakes don't have any arms or legs, so they move about by slithering.
Isn't that waterfall Hoobygroovy? This looks like a great place for a picnic or to camp out.
This is a fire pit. When peeps are camping, they build a fire pit to stop their campfire from damaging the forest. This is a fishing pole. Fishermen use them for catching fish from rivers or the edge of the sea.
Whew,
This big creature is called a moose. The male moose has large, broad antlers.
Shall we try somewhere else?